My name is Caitlin Rourke, and I did my presentation on human trafficking. To start with, for my introduction, I'm going to discuss how human trafficking has been around for many years in other countries, and it's always been around in like other probably states in America, but it's just now starting to hit close to home, and it's even scarier every day. Every time you turn on the news, every time you turn on social media at all, there's new different stories and everybody talking about it, and it's honestly really sad. Although there are many factors contributing to human trafficking, vulnerability, tactics, society, and crime groups are the four major contributors. On my PowerPoint, I posted some pictures. One of the pictures is a girl, and it's like black, and it looks like she's like sitting down on the floor, and her hands say "help me," and she's handcuffed. I'm going to start talking about vulnerability. To start with, vulnerability is the greatest contributing factor to human trafficking because you're exposed to the possibility of being attacked or harmed. Cultural differences make some more vulnerable to traffickers because they don't speak the same language as them. They're not sure what they're saying to decline. If you're not used to what someone else is saying, then you don't know whether they're saying, "let's go get dinner," or "come get in my car so I can take you to my country." They could be threatening them, and they're allowing it because they don't know what they're offering. You may think what they're doing is normal if your culture is different from theirs. Women are more likely to be targeted because we're weaker and obviously a lot smaller than men are. The second one would be about tactics. Tactics can be considered a physical threat, and physical threats add to the aggressor's plan. Giving threats only make the victim scared and more easily to capture. They help to manipulate the victim. On the other hand, isolation is the main plan for the aggressor. Aggressors often even make the victims change their appearance so no one can identify them in isolation. We learned about that in my sociology class. That's called resocialization or total institution, when you take someone out of the society that they're used to and make them change their ways and start all over. The third one that I picked would be society. Society is another huge contributing factor to human trafficking because our society is changing every day. Things are not like they used to be. Prostitution is viewed as a victimless crime now, when it used to be considered a sin. In other countries, prostitution is considered a good paying job, and in America, some are starting to think the same thing now. People don't want to actually get real jobs. They would rather be a prostitute and make money the easy way. Many years ago, prostitution was considered a sin to everyone, but now it's okay. Furthermore, adultery used to mean disloyalty, but now it seems to be a trend as well. Society is changing as we speak, and it's scary to think about what all is considered normal now. The fourth one that I chose was crime groups. Lastly, different crime groups play another huge role in human trafficking. Corruption is the aggressor's main goal. Dishonesty and fraud are conducted by those who are in power, and greed is a selfish desire for something, including money, power, and security. The aggressor may be gaining money and power, but the victims lose their security and innocence. I posted 3 pictures on the next slide, on slide 8, and one of the pictures says more than 70% of human trafficking victims are female, and more than 50% are children. And another picture that I have beside of it, it's an outline of a woman with a black background, and she has a key code as her body, like a scan. In conclusion, my conclusion slide, human trafficking isn't something to play about. It's difficult to argue about how human trafficking has positive and negative effects because there are more positive effects in human trafficking. There's no positive effects. I said that wrong. It's so much more common in today's society. It's not even safe to go to the store alone anymore. We all need to have correct training in case of this type of emergency and end this in America. My reference slide, I use notgoodenough.com, google.com/images/human trafficking, and notgoodenough.com. They had some really good pictures. That's about all. Thank you.